another analogy that we like to use when it comes to training, because every office or firm is going to be so unique and different in terms of their protocols, right? The laws vary from state to state. Certainly software is different. Just the nuances of how files are to be kept or how procedures are to be done. So how effective training will be will depend on the rules and guidelines that you decide to have in place. And an analogy that we use to discuss the kind of training that we offer at Real Estate Closing Path, we like to say that we teach people how to drive, but every car is a little bit different. And if you think about that, when you first learned how to drive, way back 15, 16, somewhere in there, it was a lot just to learn the rules of the road, right? You've got the rules of the road, you've got to learn all the signs, you've got to learn your specific car, and then you've got to get comfortable with all of those steps. And there's always going to be a learning curve. And again, we like to say that we teach people how to drive, and then there's always going to be a little bit of mentoring to learn your unique car or your unique software or your unique state laws, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, certainly, there are individual nuances from software to software, from state to state, from office to office. I often tell people, if I went to work in your office today with over 40 years experience, there would still be a learning curve because I don't know how you do it at your house, right? So I'm going to have to learn that. But we can agree that conceptually, everybody in our industry is looking toward the same end. Right? We all want to close a transaction well. We want the parties to be satisfied. We want to have clear title. We want to meet all the regulations. We want everybody to be profitable. So conceptually, those are the things that we're going for. But again, how we get there, when you get in your car and you plug your destination into your GPS and it gives you several different routes.
Yeah.
Which route do I want?
Yeah.
Do I want the scenic route? Do I want the one that zooms by sonic? Do I want the one that, so we have to think about how we're going to get there. But in the end, we're all headed in the same direction.
Yeah, that's a good reminder. And there's more than one right way to get there. And you mentioned something the other day that I really appreciated, that we all arrived at the same place and on time, but we all came in very different cars. Mm-hmm. And so I thought that was a great analogy, a way to kind of extend this concept.